Morning class 8. Today we are going to start from the examples of pressure. All of us knows different types of example of pressure like that. If you ever noticed that in desert or in a beach, your feet goes deep into the sand when you stand. Why? Because of the pressure. Okay, if you sleep or lie on there, what will happen? You will not go deep because the total area increases, but as when we are standing the area is very less, that is only our feet, but the weight acting on it, that is the same. Okay, that's why it is greater when we are standing, but when we are lying it is less. Next you can see that the pressure exerted by a narrow heel or a shoe, like this types of heel or a shoe, and accidentally if this wearing a narrow heel shoes accidentally step on any other person, it will hurt that person very much rather than a normal shoe. Okay. Next an example, you can see that the school bags or shopping bags have broad shape to reduce the pressure exerted by the heavy bag on the shoulder. Okay, now camels have very broad feet. See, this is very broad feet. This feet exert by less pressure on the sand, and therefore a camel's feet do not sink into it. This is the reason. Okay, now allow them to travel long distances. This allow them to travel long distances and even run in the desert. There are more example, you go through it. Okay. Next topic is pressure excited by a gas or atmospheric pressure. What is atmospheric pressure? As we know that Earth is surrounded by a blanket of air that is called the atmosphere. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers, and its main constituents are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide and water vapor. Therefore, we can imagine ourselves as living at the bottom of the large pool of air. We are just in the bottom line. Air exerts pressure on the earth. This pressure is called the atmospheric pressure. Now, what is atmospheric pressure? Suppose this is a area, this is a portion of area, and it is the air that is acting on only this portion of area. So atmospheric pressure is defined as the force exerted on unit area of a surface by the weight of the air above it. So this is the unit area of a surface and weight of the area air above it, that is known as the atmospheric pressure. The more air that is above us, the higher the air pressure will be. How much air, that much of pressure will be on us. The atmospheric pressure is not the same at all places on the earth. The atmospheric pressure at the place depends on its altitude. Like if you are in the sea level, there the atmospheric pressure is higher or the maximum. See, this is the sea level. Okay, now if you go upwards, the pressure will start decreasing, and that is the reason why in the Mount Everest, top of the Mount Everest, the pressure is 30% of the air pressure at sea level. Okay, now what is the pressure of sea level? That is about 1 lakh Pascal. 1 lakh Pascal. Okay, unit of pressure is Pascal. And if such an enormous amount of pressure is acting on us, then why we cannot feel it? Can you imagine 1 lakh pressure? Okay, so this Pascal of pressure, this is because the pressure of blood and the other fluids present in our body almost balances out the atmospheric pressure. This air pressure is often measured with a device called barometer. So what is the device with which we can measure the air pressure? That is barometer. Thank you, class.